Hello. In this video, we're going to talk about the new trigger scheduling modes that will come in 2023 with the new capabilities that UiPath brings around attended. So let's see what we have here. So I have Studio opened here, and I have a file here. It's called location changed. And the trigger that I have attached to this file is whenever a specific application, in this case Notepad, whenever the Notepad application's location changes. So what I'm doing is that when the location changes, so when I'm moving the window around, I will write the X and Y coordinates of this window, and then I will have a 1 second delay. Okay. Now the scheduling mode is exactly what I want to talk to you about, because in this case, scheduling mode is set to sequential. So what sequential means is that whenever this event will trigger, this file, this XAML file will execute. But if an execution is already happening, then it will not execute in parallel. Okay, it will schedule it for whenever the current execution ends. So in this case, if it's sequential, I write a line and then I have a delay. What that means is that when I move the window around, I should see the right line here in my output once every second or so. So let's go ahead and hit debug on this automation. Okay, now it's started, right? And you see here my Notepad window. As I start moving it around, you can see, the location changed event triggering on the left side right here. Okay, so you can see that basically once a second, if I enable timing here, you can actually see that it's about once a second that this location changed event is triggering. Okay, so let's stop this, and now let's make another change. I will change the trigger from sequential to be concurrent. What that means is that this will trigger, okay, this XAML will execute even though there's the same XAML executing in parallel in the background. So what should happen here is that even though I have this delay, I should have a lot of location change debug lines here on the left side. So again, I'm hitting run. And okay, my automation started running. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to move the window around. But as I do that, you can see here on the left side a lot of write lines, meaning that our file here has executed in parallel. There's multiple instances of the same trigger executing in parallel. The last scheduling mode that I'm going to show you is called one time. And as you can imagine, one time means that this trigger will execute once and then is going to stop executing. So let's go and see this working now. So what should happen is that whenever I start moving the window around, I should see a single location changed event triggering, so a single write line, and then nothing else. So let's do that. I'm moving the window around. You can see location changed. The write line happened only once, because what that means is that I captured that trigger, I executed the XAML, and then I dropped that trigger altogether. So now it's not triggering ever again. And with that, I'd like to thank you. See you next time.